Ever met someone who's super confident about something they clearly know nothing about? Like that one friend who gives financial advice but thinks credit cards are basically free money? Or the guy who insists he could land a plane because he watched a YouTube video once? Yeah, that's not just annoying. It's science. It's called the Dunning-Kruger Effect. Sounds fancy, but it's really just your brain pulling a prank on itself. The less you know, the more you think you know. It's like climbing Everest and realizing you're on a trash can. And it's not just random people online, it's all of us. Ever tried to cook something complicated and thought, how hard can it be? Then 5 minutes later, the kitchen's on fire and you're crying into a burnt lasagna? It's like being lost in the woods and thinking, this is totally the right way. Meanwhile, you've been walking in circles for an hour. And the reverse is true too. The more you know, the less confident you might feel. Because you've seen how complex things really are. So you assume others have it all figured out. Now you've got overconfident amateurs and humble experts walking the same streets, both convinced they're right or wrong. And the internet, it's basically the Dunning-Kruger effect with Wi-Fi. It's so easy to post a hot take on literally anything. No research? No problem. Just crank up the confidence and hit send. Meanwhile, someone who's actually studied the subject is like, wait, what? And the comments section? It's a full-on Dunning-Kruger Olympics. But here's the twist. This isn't just about them, it's about us. When you start noticing how often we all fall into this trap, from that time you faked knowledge at a party to the time you guessed your way through a meeting, it becomes easier to pause and think, wait, do I really know what I'm talking about? And that little pause, that's how you start getting smarter. Because wisdom doesn't scream. Sometimes it quietly doubts. It's not about knowing everything. It's about knowing when you don't. And that's when confidence becomes powerful, when it's backed by curiosity. Because honestly, we're all learning all the time. So why not be part of the group that admits they don't know everything? Let's be honest, we all have that little voice that says, you've totally got this, even when you absolutely don't. It's like yelling at the GPS while driving straight into a lake. Confidence 10, direction 0. But there's another path. The one where you admit you don't know everything, and that's totally fine. It's not about being perfect. It's about being curious enough to keep walking through the doors. And when we help each other figure things out, we all get smarter. It's okay to laugh at ourselves. It's how we grow. Just try not to build your house on Mount Stupid. And if you find yourself up there, no shame. Just grab a parachute and come back down. You're not alone. There's a lot of us here. Because real wisdom, it's knowing how big the unknown is. So ditch the know-it-all badge and we're still learning like a crown. There's always a missing piece, that's the fun part. And once you mix confidence with humility, you've got real power. Turns out the best minds aren't the loudest. They're the most open. So stay curious, stay humble, and maybe double check before giving plane landing advice. Look, we've all taken that hike up Mount Stupid at some point. Some of us even have souvenir t-shirts. And honestly, owning that makes you way smarter than pretending you've got it all figured out. So here's a thought. Ask more, assume less, laugh often. Join the quiet rebellion of people who double-check their own brilliance. Because being wrong doesn't mean you failed. It means you just leveled up. Go ahead, rewind, reflect. Spot your own Dunning-Kruger moments. We all have them. This whole life thing, it's one big, messy, beautiful classroom. So stay curious, friend. You're doing better than you think. And hey, if you learn something, don't forget to act like you didn't. Just kidding. Hit like.